Unbelievable. You need to hear this. Nyesom Wike finally opens up, speak to a close friend. His real reason, the real reason why I'm angry with Atiku and Governor Nyesom Wike opens up. Okay, so this is the real reason. This is the real reason. Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State revealed revealed the reason of the root cause of his rift with the People Democratic Party presidential candidates Atiku Abubakar and the party's national chairman, the former presidential aspirant, why commissioning a project in the state, claimed Atiku Abubakar had, after winning the party's primary, promised that I will resign. He gave me that assurance. We had a meeting. I himself, before the primary, said if a northerner wins the election, he will resign. The same people have refused to honor the very terms and conditions of what has been agreed upon. He, however, said the former vice president failed to fulfill his promise, leading to the current crisis rocking the party. Wike, who insisted that I must step down as the chairman of the party, said, this fight, we will fight it in the end. The Rivers State governor said issues at hand is that of justice and fairness, stressing that such produce the candidates of the People Democratic Party. The North should also hold a chairmanship of the party and presidential candidate BOT and all. Don't you think this is wrong? The governor's vow that the resignation of Walid Jubrim as the Board of Trustees BOT chairman will not stop the demand for Ayin's removal, because when meetings and matters are being discussed, the South will have no one to stand and uphold their interest. This is all Northerners meeting, and then you tell us it is a party. No, this is a Northern party with the current structure of what we are seeing and experiencing. If things are going to change, then everyone must join in the fight and the struggle and must come to an end. We are not going to allow the same people over and over again to lead this country in the wrong direction. Wike insists that Atiku Abubakar cannot keep to a simple promise. How can he therefore keep to the promise of making Nigeria the country it ought to be? I cannot even trust again his presidential campaign and words that he would say to Nigerians with what he's currently doing. If things would change, then everyone must understand why I am fighting, and I've insisted that I will not allow this man to continue to be the national chairman of the party. No personal hurt or grievances, but just truth is this must come to an end. So this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on. And if you don't realize it, know it now, that politicians will remain politicians. Yes, politicians will remain politicians. And at the end of the day, you'll be surprised and shocked how and to what lengths they will go to take things, the way they want to take it. So whether you like it or not, the decisions remains ours. But if you look at what Wike is revealing in the course of all this, you can tell very correctly, very vividly well, that something is seriously not right. A man who has promised his own very people, between you and I, they have made they've had a discussion, and they've made an issue, and they've spoken about it. An agreement has been made. This is between governors, so people of the same cadre, the same level, the same affluence and influence, and they cannot keep to simple terms and conditions. Then what will happen to a nation when they tell you they will do the roads and they never end up doing the roads? When you are told that they will do this, that, they never end up doing it. These are some of the things that you must understand already happening. These are some of the things you must see that they already, what is happening right now. If these people will definitely be honest and be sincere and tell us who and where they are really standing, then you can begin to understand that indeed something is really not right in this country. If anything, if anything, Wike is said he's fighting for the common good of common man and woman. If a man cannot be truthful and honest just to stand on the path of truth and mean what he says, can you trust such an individual moving forward? I beg your answer. I want to say to you that that answer is no. I want to say to you that that answer is no. Such a man cannot be trusted with anything. Such a man cannot be trusted with anything. Just with the littlest of little, you can't even stand on the path of truth. With the littlest of little, you can't even stand on the path of truth. So why should we stay with you? Why should we, be with you when you can't even tell us, okay, you can't even stand for what is right. You can't even stand for, for anything called integrity, honesty, truth. Why should we trust you? Why should we look at what you have done and believe that you are somebody who can make a difference? Why should we believe that? Why? So these are some of the things that are happening, and why every one of us, sincerely and truly, this whole thing must come to an end. This whole thing must come to an end. We must sincerely rise up to the occasion and to the path of truth. We must sincerely and truly rise up to the path of truth and refuse everything and anything, okay, that will not move us forward. The days upon us are days where you can see politicians, okay, standing against the very people who put them in office. Now, these are not just politicians. These are people who we can see that, these are people who we can see that they are of the same cadre, so to say. They are all politicians. They all spend the Nigerian money and what have you. And these same people over and over again do not listen to Nigerians. They get there and they shut the door right behind, right in our faces. And you don't see them again till another 4 years. If Atiku cannot keep to the terms and conditions of Wike, the agreement he has made with Wike, how are you sure? How can you ever believe or be sure that such individuals, will keep to anything, okay, if they become president leaders of this country? So these are things that we must consider, we must look at, and why we must move forward and not allow the same status quo over and over again. Yes? Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.